Everyone, in this video, our last thing for the tic-tac-toe virtually, you guys are going to learn how to do an assembly. We're going to take those marbles that you created and learn how to actually attach them inside of your tic-tac-toe board. And then we are ready to move on. We're going to have our performance test coming up in the next week. So over here, I have Autodesk Inventor open. I've already pulled down and grabbed my mouse. Nice thing about the mouse, you can move it around, but you can also click on things without the mouse. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to open up our marble that we created in the last video. And your first marble is just called marble right now. We're going to do something special with it. Because when you guys get your tic-tac-toe boards, you're going to get 5 white and 5 blue marbles. So we need to create another set of marbles for Inventor. And a trick to doing this is we've created one. We're going to come up to File, Save As. It's already in our H drive. It's already called marble. We're just going to adjust the name slightly. We're going to call it marble space 2. Simple as that. As soon as I save this, I now have my original marble still saved in my H drive. I'm now working on a copy of it called marble 2, and I can change the colors of this one. So I'm going to come up, as we saw in one of those previous videos, and I'm going to change the color. And I'm going to select any other color. I'm going to go foil gold for this one. That looks pretty cool. It's up to you guys what you're going to do. I'm going to come up, I'm going to click Save. I now have an extruded the expanded metal, and I now have a foil gold one, 2 separate marbles for fun in Inventor. Next up, I'm going to go up to the orange file. We're going to be creating something completely new. It is not a standard IPT. We're going to be creating a new standard IAM. Standard IAM. So this is called an Inventor Assembly. So when you draw something with multiple parts, you can connect those multiple parts together. All right? So we're going to take our tic-tac-toe board, and then we're going to bring in some marbles and dump them in there. I'm in the Assemble tab at the top, and I'm going to come and place. I'm going to place my tic-tac-toe board in here. And I'm going to click Open. One of the interesting things that happens is, just as a huge tic-tac-toe, you're going to click to place one of them, and it locks one in. But now it wants to give you the option to place another one in there. And another one. We've got to be careful. We don't need more than one tic-tac-toe board, right? So I'm going to come up and click Undo. 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 All you need is one click, and then with your keyboard, I'm going to pin that up here. I'm going to hit the Escape key to drop that tool. So we're just placing one on there. We're going to come back up to the place, and we're going to grab one of our marbles. So I have a marble blue and a marble white. Just for this video, I have some separate ones. Open it up. So we are going to click to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue marbles, and then we're going to hit our Escape key to drop that place tool. Escape. we're going to come back up to place. We're going to go into our white marble. We're going to open it up. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then hit the escape key. All right. Whoa. I was pinching to zoom a little bit. So now we have to figure out how do we get these inside of there. Well, as it stands, I could move every one of these pieces around. I could move this blue marble over here. I could move this white marble. We want to lock the tic-tac-toe board so that it doesn't move anymore. That's going to be locked in place. To do that, you're going to take your mouse over on the side here where it says TTT or whatever your tic-tac-toe was called. We're going to right-click and we are going to ground this. Grounded. You're going to notice a pin comes up. It's like if you were grounded at home, you're not allowed to move anymore. You got to stay put. So if I want to try and grab this, I can't move this anywhere. I can't click and move this. It's stuck in place. So next up, in our Assemble tab, we're going to come to something called a constrain. And I'm going to move this box a little off to the side here. So we're going to be constraining the marble to fit inside one of those holes. So I'm first going to come in and click on one of those marbles. I'm then going to come over and putting my mouse very carefully on that edge of the cylinder. So if you have a cylinder like this, you're going to click on the edge inside of there. See where my mouse is? I'm going to click on that. It locks them together. I'm going to hit apply and cancel. And then I'm going to move this out. What you're going to notice is I can't move this side to side anymore. It is stuck straight up and down. So I'm going to drag this up. And then I'm going to come over to my click and click on the home view. So we're going to do these steps a couple times. We're going to do a constrain. We're going to click on a marble. We're going to carefully put our mouse inside that cylinder on the edge. We're going to click to lock them together. It's apply, cancel, move it out. I'll do one more of these with you in the video. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't need place. I need constrain. I'm going to constrain this marble to that cylinder, apply, cancel. And now I want to show you when I move this out, you're going to notice the marbles ghost through each other as if they weren't there. So Inventor has a cool thing we can turn on where it thinks that they're solid objects and they can't move through each other anymore. To do this, interesting. I don't know how I can drag a box. Oh, the iPad. We're going to have to do this one at a time. We're going to right click on our marble and we're going to turn on something called a contact set. Now it takes a little bit, but you're going to have to do this with every one of your parts. Right click and turn on the contact set. Right click, contact set. So I'm going to do this with all of my blue ones right now. Oh, I made it transparent. I meant to make that contact. So you notice the little magnet symbol? So we're going to come to a new tab up here. We're going to come to the Inspect tab, and we're going to activate the contact solver. It's because we made them part of the contact set and now we activated them. If I click on this marble and I move it up, do you see it hits the other marbles and it moves them? Pretty cool. The white ones do not currently do that because they're not part of the contact set yet. I didn't right click and make them part of that. But what you guys can do is put all 5 of your marbles in a stack, and you can move them down and into your cylinder all the way to the bottom. You can store 5 and 5 now that you know how to assemble. You could even, if you want to, come on in and bring more marbles. You could assemble and place even more marbles and try and line them up on the front of your tic-tac-toe board just for fun. But you now have all of the skills that we're going to learn in 6th grade Inventor, from creating our parts to cutting out shapes and dimensioning them, to revolving marbles, to saving things correctly and then assembling them together. All right. You've made it, but we need to save it. File, save as. Don't lose your work. Let's call this the TTT Assembly. TTT Assembly. Make sure it's going into your H drive. Go ahead and click save. Mine's wanting to know if I want to save all of those parts that I was messing with. I'm going to say yep. And there you go. All right, good job, everyone. I look forward to seeing you back in face-to-face. Bye.